Hi, I'm Bill Denby from Tecsys. I recently authored an insights piece encouraging distributors to embrace supply chain distribution complexity, but in a managed way. In this video, I thought it'd be helpful to add a commentary about the elusive beast that's supply chain distribution complexity well managed. I'll explain where the need for supply chain complexity came from and how to not only minimize the impact, but to take advantage of the business opportunities it can offer. So before you begin your quest, let's agree that there's always two sides to this coin. Complexity is driven by both the customer and the business needs. So on one side, growing customer expectations are a well-documented phenomenon. Distributors are challenged to reduce order lead times and expand services and offerings to support the customer's need for both convenience and transparency. These factors all cause more complex customer orders and oftentimes individually smaller orders, which only increases the workload. But on the other side of this challenging coin are the business drivers around complexity. Distributors today are embracing new markets, new geographies, and they're consolidating, merging, and acquiring each other like never before. So today, you must simply move your business in the direction simply to remain competitive and a leader in your vertical. The three most common supply chain challenges I've seen in the industry are complexities associated with orders, the supply chain network, and your data. If you're battling these three beasts in your own organization, here's three tactics to help you minimize that impact. So let's start with order complexity. If you increasingly have different types of customers, different product lines, choices of shipping, territories you must support, you probably have order complexity to deal with. I recommend adding flexibility to your supply chain by gaining visibility across your end-to-end operation and then using that visibility to create adaptive controls and processes at that individual customer level. Personalization at scale. Recognize that today you don't just have one supply chain. You have many micro supply chains, each with its own set of unique requirements that you have to satisfy. The second one is distribution complexity, and it's another common beast in the supply chain. More suppliers, more stages in the supply chain, more locations, your inventory is retained, and this all leads to complexity. Again, gaining visibility is a key aspect to managing this, but collaboration with your partners and your suppliers in this network is instrumental. Work together to ensure that inventory doesn't build at each stage. You have to forecast around demand and fulfill orders at the most cost-viable location. This is becoming more essential in complex supply chain, and Tecsys is seeing top distributors start to embrace omni-channel fulfillment techniques like the retail industry, where order fulfillment is determined by the most profitable pathway to the customer. Now finally, let's talk about data complexity. Data availability can drown you in non-useful numbers and facts. And trying to sort the different types of data from various sources and create meaningful information, that can be a real issue. You need to make smart decisions based upon data that requires having the right technology that curates and cleanses the data at source. It's important to have those decisions based upon up-to-date and relevant information. At Tecsys, we're complexity experts. The more complex and variation you have, the more value we can provide you. Complexity doesn't have to be a beast. We believe it can be an enabler and a competitive advantage. If you'd like to speak to one of our complex distribution experts, fill out the form at the end of this video. Good luck. I'll see you next time.